Okay, guys. So I'm going to go through the M2 software. Everybody that comes from any different, um, excuse me, any different company, there's like 95 M2 softwares, um, M2 FICO fixers, M2 FICO Forge, M2 Phenom, M2 Bank Clan, M2 Goat Repairs, M2 See You at the Bank. There's a lot of them. Okay. Just know that every software is exactly the same. So I'm talking to everybody in here, like, don't worry about it. This software, if you don't have this software, you have another software. Do not worry about it. It's the same exact thing. I'm gonna break down class tonight. I opened up the class a little bit for a few Q&A questions. I am gonna try something different tonight. They want me to speed up my class a little bit. We're going a little long on the explanations. So they want me to speed up my class a little bit. So I'm gonna stop questions until the end. We can revisit certain things, but I'm gonna stop questions until the end. I am gonna be asking everybody to participate as best as they possibly can. Um, in the chat. I'm going to do the best that I possibly can in the chat without going too long. Now, I try my best to answer as many questions as I can, but we'll get to it. We'll get rocking and rolling. So, without further ado, I'm going to show everybody how to get to the FAQ section. I'm going to read the first 6 slides. After the first 6 slides, I'm going to get into the software. So, let's rock and roll. Okay. So, we have the FAQ. Start with the first FAQ. Do my letters need to be printed in color? No, your letters do not have to be printed in color. You can print your letters on both sides. Do I need to staple my letters? No, you do not need to staple your letters. Do my letters do I mail my letters all together? No, you mail your letters in separate envelopes. Do I mail my letters certified mail? Option. It's optional. Do what's right for your pocket. Okay? What credit monitoring services can I use? We have 4 options: My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, Smart Credit, My Score IQ. For me, guys, only my Free Score Now, Identity IQ. All the other ones don't have access to the Epic Pro report, which doesn't give you access to the most aggressive attack. Okay. When will I see results? Try not to judge results until after your 4th round has been mailed. How often are trainings? Trainings are held on Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. and Saturday at 11 a.m. How will I get the link for my training? From your community, the Facebook group, and the software. Posted a question in the group and it did not get posted. Allow the team to make sure it meets quality the group's community standards. How can I purchase more individual attacks? There's a spot in the software that says under pricing, additional attacks. You can purchase an additional attacks for $40 extra. How can I upgrade or downgrade my subscription? Click select subscription, upgrade or downgrade, but you'll have to cancel your subscription. I'm going to tell this to everybody that's over here. Please understand. Be done with what you're doing. What does that mean? Do not cancel your subscription in between what you are doing. Oh, I'm going to cancel and get the next package up. No, don't. Finish everything that you need to do. Go in and then upgrade or downgrade. Because if you don't finish, you have to pay for another subscription right there and then to get access into the software to utilize it. So, the best thing for me to tell you guys right now is be done. How can I locate my letters after they've been generated? Click the send rounds of attack and then click on the profile name. I'm going to show you guys a lot of this stuff, but it's just these slides, the first 6 slides are the most important. How do I pay for the software to mail my letters? Guys, I am the PAMS provider. I do not read this. I am one of the 3 providers in the software. If you don't get a message from me within 10 minutes, right, there is an issue. So if you do select me to print your letters out and to do your letters and you do not get a message from me in 10 minutes, there's a problem. We run 24/7, 365. So if you don't get a message within 10 minutes, especially utilizing our services, there is a problem. How many attacks do I use each round? 1 attack will be used per round per profile. This means it will attack all the negative accounts and items on your credit report. What are individual attacks? These are all the letters that are created to attack the problematic accounts reporting on your credit report. Do I need to attach a copy of my ID, social security card, and address verification? Yes. As simple as that. Just yes. And this is the last slide I go over. How often do I send out the rounds of attacks? A round of attacks should be mailed out every 15 to 30 days. Do I need to remove the positive accounts listed on my credit report in the software? No, the AI system will figure it out. Do I need to check the green boxes in the do-it-yourself option? This is optional. When checking the green boxes, it will create more letters. Basically, it's more effective. Okay, I got through that. Okay, throw a 5 in the chat if we're still here. We're still awake. Awesome. I got a couple of 5s. Great. Okay. How many people can see my screen? They're not squinting at the screen. It's not too small. It's not bad. How many people can see my screen? Throw one in the chat if you can see the screen. Good. All right, let's get rocking. Can be bigger, but I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I can go a little bit bigger. How's that for you? Good? Great. That's perfect. All right. So, guys, when you're utilizing the software, this is the most important line in the software, at least in my opinion. This is going to be your name. This is going to be the email address that you're utilizing inside of the software. This is your username and your email address. So if this is your email, this is going to be your username. This is how you get into the software. And then your general attacks. These are how you pay the AI to generate an attack letter for you. Okay. So just think about it as a token. You pay the token and it'll generate an unlimited amount of letters and an unlimited amount of pages for all your negative items on one credit report. Okay. I know that's confusing, but I'll get you guys to understand it. Just remember, this is 979. By the time I'm done tonight, I'm going to generate 2 GAs. It should be 977 by the time I'm done tonight. So everybody will see it. Okay. If you want to join the Facebook community, click over here on the Facebook community. Join the Facebook community. If you're having technical issues with the software, click over here, click add ticket, and then put what you need help with. If you need a live walkthrough, want to learn how to join the walkthrough, come over here and click the live walkthrough. It'll bring you into all the other walkthroughs that we're going through. All right. Now, Phenom is the only one that has a one-on-one call. No other software has that. Now, if you're printing with my company and you need a one-on-one call, just make sure that you text into the company. Ray will drop the phone number in at the end of class, and you'll be able to contact us and we'll help you. As long as you're a client of ours, the one-on-one calls are free every single month. Doesn't matter how much you pay. If you pay $1 or you pay $1,000, it's the same. You guys get the same service if you're working with us. Okay. Go to the get started tab. These are a bunch of videos that can, guys, in all honesty, like they're just refresher videos. After today's class, you're gonna have a different view on how this works. So these videos are just gonna give you a refresh, but all our videos are on YouTube. Ray's gonna drop the link for the YouTube channel. We have 2 YouTube channels that have all the videos on it. You guys can go and watch any of those videos at any point in time. So we upload them at the end of Ray, at the end of every class, when do you upload those videos?
After 24 hours, it will be there.
Okay, so after 24 hours, Ray will upload the videos from the class that we do, and you guys will have that on the M2 trainer and the Smart Hustlers University. So you guys will have that, no issues. Now, this is one of the most important sections. So when you guys are going into pricing, you're just getting started. Okay. I'm going to write this up on the screen. I'm not afraid of writing this up on the screen. A lot of people are going to think this is a good package to buy because of price. When realistically, when you're running your first few rounds and you're doing it wrong, This $97, you wind up paying 2 more GAs to run your file, and it winds up costing you 177 bucks. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Serenity. I appreciate you. So, this is the best package to start with if you're handling 1 client to 2 clients. This can handle 2 to 4. This can handle 10, 15, and 50. Now, why did I have half the numbers? This one's 4 general attacks. This one's 8 general attacks. This is 17, 30, and 100. Why did I half them? I'll tell you why I half them. Because people are bound to make a mistake. 2 classes ago, I had fat finger technique and I made a mistake by clicking something that I didn't mean to click and I generated a letter incorrectly. By understanding that you are going to make a mistake, inherently make a mistake, you will never set yourself up in the software for failure. My job is when you leave this class, you never, excuse me, you never set yourself up for failure. You come in here and you succeed every single time. Okay. So that's where I'm at. I hate this package. This is the downgrade package. So say you start off with 10 clients, right? And all your clients leave you and it's just you. Then you go to this package. You do this until your job is done. Same thing over here. Any of these packages, you'll have a bunch of GA stored, which means you don't need any of these other packages. You could just utilize this to run your account every single month and you'll be good to rock and roll. And there's people that have come in here, have made mistakes, have gone through this, and they automatically upgrade to the bronze because they realize the bronze is already $30 cheaper. And as you go in, I think it comes out to be $70 cheaper after the time that you're done, all said and finished. It's $70 cheaper for all 4 GAs than you running and buying the iron package alone. All right. So how do you purchase an additional attack? Say you do mess up, you did buy the iron package, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to upgrade right now. He told me to wait until I'm done. You can come over here, right here, purchase an additional attack, and that's how you can buy an additional attack. I tell everybody, I'll normally show everybody that I pay for the 147 package for my own software, and here it is. I'll show you guys over here. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Under pricing, just so everybody knows, right here, $147 a month for 4 GAs. So I pay for that every single month. I do not veer away from it. It actually came out today. So I'm letting you guys know I practice what I preach. So I tell everybody over here, if I tell you guys something, I'm gonna make sure that you guys do the same thing and that you guys feel comfortable doing the same thing. Okay. All right, let's get into one of the most important areas after we get through get credit report. So when you click this, this is the Miss French was having a problem with this before. This is basically for you to sign up for your credit report. Once you have this, then you can go to My Free Score now, put your username and password. You'll be able to view your credit report. But this is how you get your credit report. Okay. This is your report scoreboard. After you get your credit report, you import it into the system. You can see your report right here, and you can see what's going on. Reports, delinquencies, merge counts, all this stuff. There's over here. All this stuff is here. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff here. So, in the sense of inquiries, derogatories, delinquencies, closed accounts, inquiries, public records. This will read everything and tell you what's going on, and it'll give you an overview of everything that's happening. Now, here's where I'm going to spend the most time. I'm going to get up off of my desk so you see me on camera right now, but where's my pen? Trey, you see my pen? Shit. Give me a second. I got to find my pen. I'm going to get up off of the chair and I'm going to go to the board. And when I go to the board, I'm going to show you guys how to get through this section over here and how to develop a perfect profile. Now, this is a major key right now, because if I don't tell you guys how to do this, you guys are going to end up in a bad situation when you're trying to set up a profile where you guys are going to make an error when setting up a profile. So I'd say pay close attention over here. put your hand up, or not put your hand up. Put a question in the chat. Ray will give it to me. But I'm gonna go through two scenarios over here. Normally, I start with the scenario of your ID does not match your address. It's usually it's the worst scenario and the most frequent scenario that we go over. Now, if your ID matches your address, everything is good. But if your ID does not match your address, that is the scenario that we're going to go over right now. And we're going to show you how to add that profile. I'm going to show you how to do it in a way where everybody can understand how to do this. And I'm going to color coordinate everything. After I'm done, I'm going to tell you to take a screenshot, and then you can come back to this section again. And then I'll take a pause over here because I know I've been going a little fast. I personally don't like it, but I want to make sure that this soaks in a little bit for you guys because I know this is the most important spot. So let's do that over here. And click add profile. And I'm going up to the screen, guys. So I'm going to disappear for a few seconds. Okay, so let's have a conversation over here. How many people have their IDs, ID, passport, and social security, and ID, passport, any of that stuff in front of them right now? How many people have all the information that they need to run their credit through the system right in front of them, or at least visible to them? Put a 1 in the chat. Ray, tell me how many ones we have.
Okay.
I see 1,
2,
just 2 people.
just 2 people.
Perfect. So to everybody that's here, I want you to, when you're doing this, I know you're getting training right now. So when you're doing this, I want you to sit down and have all these documents in front of you. Do not do this off the top of your head. Because if you do it off the top of your head, okay, what's going to happen? You are going to make a fatal error in the system, which is going to cause you to waste a GA. So the whole goal is what to not to do, guys? Waste a GA. So when I ask that tonight, our job is not to waste a GA. Okay. So let's go over here. I'm gonna change my color to blue. I'm gonna start writing on the board. Ready? This is gonna be, I'm gonna draw my first box. This is going to be my first thing that I do. And this is gonna be ID, driver's license, or DL, or passport. Oh, port. Okay. Passport. You're going to fill this box out. So I'm going to put first name, middle in this box. John, Joe. Last name, suffix. John, Joe, Smith, Jr. Okay. Date of birth is easy. 01/01/1990. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys understand what I did right there. I want to make sure you guys are understanding this. I'm trying to view the screen as we're going through this. Perfect.
1.
Beautiful. There's a bunch of ones. I see them.
Yeah.
I see the ones flying in right now. Okay. Now, question. I'm going to answer the question before it comes. Do I have to put my middle name? Yes, I put it up on the board. So if I put something up on the board, it's always going to be a yes. Okay. Yes, put your middle name because I guarantee you there's only been one person in the 15 classes that I've taught so far. There's been only one person that has filled his documentation out in its entirety with his middle name. I guarantee that everybody over here, if I had to be a betting man, 99.9% have not put their middle name on their documents. Put a 5 in the chat if you put your middle name on all your documents. I got to see this. I'm going to come back. Serenity just playing games.
Just 1.
Right. Okay. Now I'm going to take the next thing. You're going to put those documents down, right? And you're not going to look at anything else. I don't want you to look at anything else on the documents when I tell you, once you fill out those 3 documents, put your ID down. I don't care what the address is. This is going to be social security card or W-2. Okay. Yes, you can use the first page of your W-2. Tax is okay. Okay. So here we go. Ready? -000-00-0012. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand that. I'm trying something different today. Let's see if I can find 4. Okay, 1 in the
One.
chat. One, bunch of ones, bunch of ones. I actually moved the monitor so I could see it.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. That's it. I only got 4 people. There's only 4 people in the room. Nobody else understands to put the social security number in the box. Oh, okay, good. I want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm new here, so I put that in the chat. So I was trying to see what this was.
Which what of the 4?
No, I'm just trying to see what the M2 software is. I said, "Hey, I'm new here. I followed you guys from Smitty's page, so I was just."
Okay. Just keep along. We just want to make sure that people understand what's going on. And keep going from there. Okay, good. We got a bunch of people over here that put ones. All right, let's move forward. So some people tell me, Ali, you don't put the phone number, so I'm gonna put the phone number for you. 555-555-5-5. That does not look like a 5. Now it does. Okay. Now, last thing. This is the most important thing that I'm gonna teach everybody over here today. Okay. This product and this box that I'm going to draw right now is the most important box and is where 99% of the errors happen. Okay. That is where 99% of the errors happen right now. This is your POA or proof of address. This is where the 99.9% of the problems happen. Why? People fill out the wrong addresses. They think the address on their driver's license is the one they're supposed to fill out. They think the address that they fill out from their proof of address is correct when they misspell or they handle a lot of the things incorrectly. So to not cause an error, I always tell everybody, pick up that proof of address, which is either your bank statement, insurance, utility bill, phone bill, cable bill. Okay. A lot of the stuff that comes in the mail, except for your credit card statement, can be utilized. But the ones that I named right now, utility, et cetera, those ones are good. Okay. And then we're gonna go like this. 8 Smith Drive. Spell everything out. North, east, northeast. APT. I'm only putting APT because I don't have enough room to be. Okay. Now, I'm going to give everybody a hypothetical over here. I live in New York. Okay. New York City goes by 2 different names. It either goes by Manhattan or New York City or New York, New York. Okay. What I want everybody to do is focus on the document. If the document says New York, New York, you're literally gonna pick New York. You're gonna write New York, New York. If 10038, that was a horrible 8. There you go. That is everything that's there. That is how a perfect profile looks over here. All right, so I'm gonna delete this. Cool. Now we filled out all that. Oops, that was not supposed to happen. My bad. Let's go up. Okay. Now, my free score now, username and password is going to go into these boxes over here. I'm going to show you which boxes I'm talking about. Boom and boom. In those boxes, that's where you're going to put your my free score now, username and password. And you're going to make sure it says both. Keyword on both. On both, you want to make sure that it says both so it pulls both reports into the software. Once it does that, you'll be good to go. Now, remember when I was asking you at the front to have those documents ready? To have those documents ready, you need to see right here. If you have those documents ready, you can take a picture quickly and you can upload them. And now you're ready to set up a profile. Okay, ready? We're done. We're done with this, guys. Ready? Scroll down to the bottom and hit save. So this is what a perfect profile looks like. This is how you set it up. Everything's good. You see your credit report has been automatically pulled into the system when you import the proper data. And then here, this is sample, guys. So I want everybody to show this to you. I do a lot of the IDs have been changed. People haven't at a different address. So I make it extravagant. This ID is in Kansas. This person moved to New York. So by doing that, it causes a issue where it is. Chris, can you hold off on questions until the end? I want to get through this because the other class was just longest, too long for a class that's on basic training. With the IDs and stuff like this, I give you guys the idea of what it should look like. This is what your ID should like you should see all four corners. Everything should be perfect. The same thing with your social security. White background so it doesn't bleed on the paper. Your PDF should be converted to a JPEG so it looks nice and it's legible. Everything is perfect. Now, for all the passport people, passport cards, this is your passport card. This is what it should look like as well. So everything we've done everything perfectly to show you guys what a perfect setup of a file looks like, how good everything is, and what it should look like. And then over here, you'll see your credit report at the bottom. After we've done that, we're going to go to the communication portal, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. If you've set up your communication portal, you'll receive text messages in the software. I don't know what the heck is going on. Oh, there's a fly. Yo, Dre, you see this? There's a fly flying on the screen and it's causing stuff to. I was like, why the hell is my shit not working? I have a board, like a touch board, and there was a fly on the touch board going and dapping on the thing, so it was causing everything to mess up. So, okay. Text messages. This is where you'll get your text messages. Emails, email communication. This is where you'll get your email communication. Ticket manager. When you create that ticket, this is where your ticket will go into anybody in the software. And then Pam's invoices, guys, I don't put the Pam's invoices in here, but if enough people ask me for it, I will start. Because we send the invoices directly to your cell phone, makes it a lot easier to get it instead of going into the software, double checking everything. We do everything on your cell phone. And then your templates. Here's just your SMS templates, and here is your email templates. So I'm going to show you how to make an SMS template. It's actually super simple, and it's the same thing for email. I'm going to put the name of the template, test message, right? My name is, and then click first space last name. I'm done. Now I'll put it. My email is email. My user name is, phone number is, done. And hit upload content. I'm done. That's how easy it is to create a text. Text and email, they're exactly the same. You just got to write it out. As you can see, I only do one, but it's the same exact thing. As easy as that. So if you have generated a file, your information is going to be right here. So now, like if I click this client's information, look at all the letters I generated. Woohoo, I generated a lot of letters, right? But if I haven't generated any letters, this will be blank. So let's go on the idea that this is blank. Now, I'm going to teach you 2 ways to generate a letter. Everybody in the chat right now, tell me, how long do you think it takes to generate a credit repair letter? All my OGs, do not answer. 10 seconds. Watch. Somebody watch my previous videos. 2 minutes. 2 minutes or less. There's people in here that have been here in here before. Perfect. Okay, 2 minutes or less. Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, you guys are all right. All of you. My OGs have already seen me do it. I'm gonna turn you into power users. So write power user in the chat right now, please. I'm gonna turn each and every single person into a power user tonight. I only got 2 people and I want to be power users tonight. 3? There's 16 of you. There we go. $16, then $130. Yeah. Somebody's been here before. All right. Beautiful. So here's the thing. I'm going to utilize the first AI. Here's the first AI. AI number 1. Now, when I tell you it's going to take you 30 seconds, this is literally what you have to do. Click your AI number 1. If you want me to print and mail out your letters, put this over here. TPMPA. That's the discount code. Ray, drop that in the chat. Click generate. That's done. Ladies and gentlemen, how long did that take?
10 to 50 seconds.
How long did that take? Come on, people.
And
A minute? 10 seconds? 2 seconds? That literally took about 10 seconds.
yes.
Takes about 10 seconds to generate a letter. So in the chat right now, tell me who doesn't have 10 seconds to generate a letter. I love that question.
Oh, you just
So
understood it.
everybody can fix their fix their credit right now. Put a yes in the chat if you can fix your credit. It's as easy as that. That's the key, guys. 10 seconds. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's a basic attack. So when I tell you guys at the beginning of every class, do what's right for your pocket. When I tell you do what's right for your pocket, that is the most basic attack that can start the process. If you've been running, brother, send them in, man. Don't worry about it. We ain't worried about it. You ain't what we call it? You ain't tempting me with a good time. Like shit, I love it. Send them in all day long. You saw that? 10 seconds. 10 seconds got you done. Miss Brickle, no problem. Come and join Saturday's class. I got a class Saturday morning. Brickell, I think. Miss French. You got 10 seconds. You can get this done. Now, let's be real. Let's be real. I'm be straight with everybody tonight. That'll get the job done. It's going to take some time, but it'll get the job done. It'll literally take some time, but it'll get the job done. Let's get a little more effective. So now I'm going to select the same client. Instead, I'm going to do it yourself. I'm going to click generate. So now what did I do? I'm going to run it one more time. I'm going to select my client. I'm going to click do it yourself. And I'm going to click generate. I'm going to click indemnity, which is the most aggressive attack. And I'm going to select attack 1. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. By doing this, selecting attack 1, selecting all this stuff. Ready? All right, this is the actual AI. I'm over here. I hit next. What did I just do now? I let the AI read the credit report for us. So come over here. You see all this stuff? Does everybody see all those greens? What do we think the greens are? Put it in the chat. Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Armstrong. That was perfect. Great job. Great job. So now let's get rid of all those. We don't need to see that while we're trying to read a credit report. Look at that. What do you think of that, Mr. Armstrong? A lot easier to read without all those greens? Yeah. A lot easier to read because you know what's there? Every negative item that's on your credit report. So if every negative item that's on your credit report, the system's going to attack. So what are we going to do? Let's find out what's on the credit report. Okay. So now I'm going to get up one more time on the board of the board. One more time. I'm going to work with everybody over here. I'm going to click over here on number 1. Right. And we're going to get rocking. Ready? It's going to be easy. It's going to be fast. I promise you. So nobody sees me in my orange shorts because it's hot as hell in this room. Come on, stop following me, camera. Thank you. Okay, no problem. So, ready? Everybody that's here. Everybody that's here. This is how you become a power user tonight. When we select this box over here at the bottom and all these circles pop up, all these circles have a corresponding color. They have something that dictates what they're going to do. Each color is a category. Write that in the chat. Each color is a category. Okay? I want everybody to understand that each color is a category. Why do I say that? Because if I humdrum it into you that each color is a category and each thing is a category, yo, bro, you in Dion's meeting? Dre, you in Dion's meeting? Each color is a category. Perfect. If we humdrum it into everybody's head that each color is a category, that means we can blaze through this software so quickly. We don't have to worry what's on the board. We don't have to go crazy and saying, how do we get this done quickly? Ready? Let's go through here. Let's change the color. Let's change it to orange right now. Let's get this. Ready? Guys, box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. Box 1, most important box. Box 2, I mean. Not box 1, box 2. Then, when you're in box 2, this is your codex. I don't need information. Information is going to be on every single thing. I just want to know what the first letter of each word is. And I want you guys to do the entirety of all of it. So, in the chat right now, okay? In the chat, write what this negative item is. Put it in the chat. Don't write the entirety. Just write those small little square boxes that I put. Oh, shit. How many people you got in that room? 323 people in that room. Damn, boy. Oh, my God. That boy move. PI, 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 PI. Personal identifiers. Okay. Miss Armstrong, do me a favor. Just do an abbreviation. Just what's in the box. You don't write the whole thing out. Why? Because we want to speed this up. We want to get you to a point where you're getting through this so fast, you don't even have to worry about it. I promise you, you're going to get this down. I see you working. I'm gonna have you done very shortly. All right. I'm gonna take the bumpers off. We're gonna go bowling. Let's go bowl a strike, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? Next one. Number 2. Ready? Oops. Number 2. Here we go. What's number 2, ladies and gents? Mr. Burgess, no, don't worry about information. We don't need information. INQ, IQ, inquiries, IQ, anything you want to put after that, Mr. Burgess. But good job. You were quick to it. We don't need information. Perfect. Okay, ladies and gents, if it's the same, write same. Ready? Let's go. Number 3. What's number 3? Good job, Mr. Burgess. You said I messed up. That was me mess up. Ready? I'm going to write it on the top over here. Ready? Mr. Burgess gave us PI and IQ. Ready? I'm going to write PI up here on the top. PI. I'm going to write IQ. So we know that we already got 2 negative items over here. Ready? Let's go to number 3. What's number 3? Oh, we did number 3. Let's go to number 4. What's number 4, ladies and gents? Same? Good job, Mr. Burgess. You on it, brother. Dr. Alston, same with you. You on it? Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let me ask a question to everybody there here. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Somebody hit it before I answered the question. All the way to 40 is the same color. So, because it's the same color, we don't have to go through each and every single one of it. That's a power user move right there. The power user knows that because the color is brown and it matches the other ones, just skip to the where the last brown is. Yep. Let's go to 41. What's 41, team? IQ. Well, Mr. Burgess, were you expecting that one? No. I'm going to tell you why. Here we go. It's attached to an account. It's attached to an account. And because it's attached to an account, it is a best inquiry. Let me delete some of the stuff and let's get rocking and roll. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, ladies and gents. Let's go to 87. What's 87? Oh, I can't wait to see how many people get this one right. No, that's still a hard inquiry, but it's a hard inquiry attached to account. It's like you getting a credit card this month and it reporting at the same time. So they attach it because it's got the same date. AODL. You're missing something, ladies and gentlemen. What are we missing? I told you guys, right? Everything in its entirety except for information. Why are we missing 1-2, Mr. Burgess? Why would I stop you and tell you that that's a big thing? Why? Take a guess, ladies and gentlemen. Put it in the chat. Why do you think it's important? That's a really good answer. I needed a good laugh. That was a good laugh. That's a good one. He is right because 3+ exists. So what he's trying to tell you, because he has been to one of these classes, is the 1 to 2 dictates a different type of AI. And that is you only have 1 to 2 late payments. So they're going to try something different with the 1 to 2 late payments over the habitual late payments of 3+. So it's a different letter where it's a different type of vernacular that they have to use to get that late payment removed. One is going to try to remove the late payment. The other is going to try to remove the account. And that's where they're going, because what happens if you have 30 or 40 late payments? They may not be able to remove the late payment. They have to remove the account. So inside of the letter, the verbiage is going to be different. Does that make sense? Throw a 5 in the chat if that makes sense. That's why it's important to write the 1-2. Ready? Let's go to 88. Oh, guess what? Pops up right next. Let's go. What's this one, team? SLDL 3+. Let's go. Let's write that down. Let's write that down. So I had AODL 1-2 and SLDL 3+. Perfect. There's only one more. Ready? Awesome. You guys already got it. Y'all got it already. That's the cool part. You guys did that already. Oops. Let me see if I can. Oh, you're not going to let me do it, are you? There you go. You are going to let me do it. Let's go. Okay. Ready? What's 89? Oop. I mean, if it gets any smaller, guys, just come off mute. Like, at this point, I'm going to, everybody just be respectful of each other. Okay, good. Yes. Mistakes were made. CO is it. But the software, when they did this is just talking about a charge off. But what the software is looking for is AOCC, all other charge off and collections. So I'm going to write that at the top over here and make sure you guys write that AOCC. I'm going to write that at the top, AOCC. Okay. Now, Don't worry, Joe. You can take as many classes. I teach the next class. Oh, no, there's a class tomorrow night that's taught by Mr. Bora. I have a Friday class where I do advanced training and Saturday class. So you can join any of those, all right? You're more than welcome, Joe. Watch the videos too. Don't worry. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate the people that wait for me to teach class. Like, I appreciate you. Mr. Bora is great. I appreciate the ones that wait for me to teach class. Like, I try my best to do my utmost best to teach you guys class. Ready? Now, AOCC. You've heard great things about me. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't know who's been talking great about me, but I appreciate them too. I try my best to do my best in this class. I'll be honest with you. I am one of the better printers. I will say that. Score machine class. How is everybody finding out about the score machine? Joe, where did you come out? Where did you come from? How did you find out about that score machine? Yo, Dre, this guy has never been in one of my classes and knows about the score machine already. Joe.
You find out.
I just asked him. All right, tonight I'll give everybody a sneak peek in what the score machine is. Yeah. After class, guys. After class. Yeah, that's the sauce. That's more than the sauce. That's the whole factory, brother. The score machine's the whole factory. All right, ready? It's getting out there, my boy. Serenity, I could tell. I don't know who's getting it out there for me, but I appreciate it. They better get a damn affiliate from me so they can start getting paid. Okay, so we did 89, which was AOCC. 90, what's 90? Perfect, 91. 92. I'm literally, every time he types it, I'm just waiting to get 93. Yo, he's like, you playing with me. You could just write the same too. Attaboy. Oh, I see you now. You just put the thing. What's 94? Everybody saw that. I was like, that was just having fun with him. Ah, I got you, Ray. AOCC. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll go to 96. What's 96, ladies and gents? Perfect. As you can tell, we've already written everything down. And because we've written everything down, let's just check the bottom. Make sure, and I'm just going to scroll up. I'm going to make sure that all these documents are correct. Now, cheat code. First name. Last name. And then ID. First name. Last name. SSC. First name. Oops. Last name. POA. You will never upload the wrong information. You will never load up the wrong information. How do you get it to say that? If you do it on your computer, just go to the file and click rename. If you do it on your phone, I have no clue. On the computer, just easier to do that. That is the key. If you do that, it will look like that, and you never have to worry about uploading the wrong document. Let's get this out of the way, guys. Perfect. Cool. We're almost done. How did those colors come up? Right over here, buddy. Ready? Check down. Boom. Right here. See it on my, put it. Did you see that? Tell me if you see that. Perfect. All you do is hover over that or click it. Right? Boom. Okay, ready? Let's go to the next thing. Ready? Let's go up. Oh, let's go. Oops. Let's go to the top. So I come over here. There's a button that says top. I click top and it goes right to the top. Now you see where it says client info at the top over here? I click client info and I make sure that everything looks right. I make sure that all these boxes are check marks. Check, 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 and check. After I have all those check marks, what do? I say, okay, we're ready to create a dispute letter. We're ready to create a dispute letter. And when I'm ready to create a dispute letter, what am I doing? General settings. I go back to the AI. And I'm sorry, I did not do this. This is the AI, guys. Work to execute as your AI. Okay. I go back to the AI. I shut it off. I turn it back on. And then I click and I select my attack number. Now here's the cool part, guys. We wrote it in the chat. Everybody put it in the chat because we got power users in the room. So we got multiple places we wrote it in tonight, right? But here's the cool part. We're gonna blaze through this. Ready? I'm gonna check everything in red. Why? Because I want the most aggressive attack tonight. When I'm sitting in here, I don't want to waste my time with garbage. So I'm going to create the most aggressive attack. And how do I do that? I take the stuff that's in the corner that I've written down and I come over here and I do that. I click personal information. I click IQ, which is inquiries. I click AODL 1-2, which is the all other delinquency rates 1-2. I click that SLDL 3+, and I click that AOCC. Does this make sense why I tell everybody AOCC? A, O, C, C. Does that make sense now? Does it make sense that how I'm giving you every cheat code to this software? Now it does. Now it does. Let me tell you something. These classes can go very long if they would allow me to. If they paid me to go long, oh God, oh God. Red first, then green. Yes, that's if you want to run the most aggressive attack. Yes, red first, then. If they paid me to go long, I would run an 8-hour class for you guys. Hands down, no problems. 8-hour class. I'd be here all night long. Yes, there can be. That's a good question, Mr. Burgess. Ready? Let's go into this. You can do this as well. You can come in over here and you can select everything in blue. That is the weakest attack. You remember that first AI that we selected? That's the first AI. So if you guys ever get caught and be like, I don't want to use the AI, I want to do it myself, this is the way to select the first AI. And then this is the most aggressive AI. Because, good question, because of finances, my friend. Every time that you look at it, not everybody can afford to do the most aggressive attack. It creates more letters. Okay. It creates more letters, and the more letters that it creates, the more that it costs. And I don't care if you're printing through me or you're printing through a third party, or you're doing it yourself. Time is also money. What people don't understand. So if you do the 6, it's less of a cost, not only to you, but to whatever you're doing. It's less time. But if you do more, it's more time, which means it costs more money. And that's the key in the faith in the case of point of that I explained to everybody. Like, I always tell you, do what's right by your pocket, because I know how much these letters can go up to. I know that these letters can go from $3 all the way to $900 to print. Okay. And I say that with the absolute most respect to everybody. But when you're getting out and you're going to see some of these letters, some people, somebody said 40 inquiries was a lot. We had one person come and print out 200 inquiries. So you got to do what's right for your pocket. So if you don't have that much money, you're not financially stable at the moment, and you want to work on your credit, I always tell everybody, then go with the blue. Get the ball rolling. Get the credit going, because you're going to stay more in it. But the minute that you go to the green and it costs you an extravagant amount, you're going to stop. And what happens when you stop? You don't want to continue. Your credit doesn't get fixed, and you end up in the same situation. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Put a 5 in the chat if that makes sense. Oh God, what did he write? Is there a way to advise somebody on the estimate? Yeah, if you got a shitload of if you got a shitload of negatives, it's gonna be a shitload of money. I'm sorry. Yes, there is a way, but I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. Like, I just want to have fun. Like, this is why I want to get through this. But yes, there is a way. There's a way that I do it. I normally tell them, so do we charge them for letters? It's up to you. Dre and I don't charge our people for credit repair letters. We turn around and say, here's our cost price to develop your dispute information. You pay for your letters to be printed, and we only use this person. And what happens is you take the ability. Well, I want to go to Staples. I don't give a crap what the hell you want to do. If you want to work with me, you got to do it my way. Because so my business partner who's sitting right here used to be a client of mine in the printing company. And the way that he handled it, the way that we did this, it was a way so that you never give the client an option to not do their credit repair, because who's the first person that's going to get scolded? It's going to be you. That's the first person that's going to get scolded. So what you need to do is don't give them the option. You turn around and tell them, like, look, I'm going to charge you this to do your generation, waste my time, going over your credit report and all that stuff. And then after I'm done, you're going to go to this person, you're going to print for them, and that's whatever the charge is. They're a specific printer. They have everything. They get picked up by the post office, blah, 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 whatever. And you go from there. And what happens is you don't have to worry about nothing. Okay. I'll get into that. I'll get into that in a second. Let's not go. We're almost done with this. Ready? How many green boxes have a check mark in it? 5. Okay. How many credit bureaus are there? I'm gonna wait to see how many people write this. Good. Good. 3 times 5 is, ladies and gentlemen. Let y'all catch up. Not 15 letters, Mr. Burgess. Don't put 15 letters. Just put 15. Ready? 15. Go to scroll down over here. We're going to put 15. Default. Default. Default.